We don't think that your primary home is going to be the thing that builds your wealth. If you want to build wealth, you have to buy income producing assets. So the reason why real estate, especially income producing real estate, is so phenomenal is because of this thing. So imagine this scenario. We buy a multifamily property, we rent it out 95% occupancy, and it's cash flowing. And we have investors, right? So therefore, first we're paying the mortgage because we're borrowing money. The capital stack typically when we do these deals are lender. Then we raise money from private individuals, what we call other people's millions. And then we have our tenants paying the mortgage, and any excess cash flow goes to our investors through cash flow distributions. So the cool part is, okay, first step is it's already cash flowing. So they're getting their distributions. Amazing. But it gets better with real estate. With real estate, what you can do is go back to the same bank or a different bank a couple years later and say, hey, the property's value has already gone up because of, number one, inflation deflating the value of the currency, increasing the value. Number two is the tenants actually helping paying down your mortgage. But number three is also that because it's actually producing additional income, it's making the property more valuable. So that's, we not only have organic, but we have also forced appreciation on the property, both simultaneously increasing the value of the property. With that said, you can go back to that bank or lender or a different lender a couple years later and say, hey, my property's value is actually increased. Would you mind just give me a few extra bucks from that? Maybe 20, 30% of the value of the property now can be extracted. And guess what? A lot of these lenders will say yes because they love real estate so much. They'll say yes to the point where most of these loans doesn't even come with personal guarantees. It's non-recourse debt because the property is the collateral. But the phenomenon that happens with real estate is that your tenant pays your mortgage.
That's so beautiful.
So therefore, you're getting 30%, you're extracting value, but you're not the one who has to pay back that mortgage. And guess what? The beautiful thing is it repeats itself. This isn't a one-shot thing. And that's why we love buying newer assets, because we get to repeatedly refinance, extract cash, and do this over and over again. And that's why we talk to you about the loop. But it's a spiral up loop because the value of the property keeps increasing from 100 million. The next time around, it may be worth 150 million and maybe 200 million.
And so we do the same thing.
So we extract value. And the best part is it's tax-free. So you're getting 30% extraction out of this property. You're not paying tax on it because it's considered debt by the IRS, but at the same time, it's a debt that you're not paying. Your tenants are happily paying it because they're living in awesome properties. That's why we think real estate is really a magical money tree.
It's a magical product.
It's a product that's why billionaires always own real estate. That's always part of their portfolio because it's one of those reliable, predictable things that just can extract value after value, dollar after dollar for generations to come.
It's a magical money tree if you know how to use it.